Good morning. Welcome to Fitch Painting and Repairs Garage. Today's project, I'm going to button up the Dyna. We did front fork seals and bushings on that. We had already done a video on it. We previously had done the seals on it and put it all back together. A new oil. Didn't use the Type E oil. Used a conventional regular fork oil. Anyways, something happened. Forks started leaking again almost immediately. So we pulled it down and we changed all the bushings and everything inside this time. Got brand new bushings. All we got to do is button her up, get her off the lift. We're just checking to make sure she's not going to leak. Got the dust seal still up. Got her compressed just a little bit on the lift. Put some force on it and see. Rainy day today, so we're waiting on it to clear out before we can test ride that. And then that's all we got to do to it. Just get it off the lift. Clean her up, take her for a test ride and whatnot. Today's project, get this clutch cover installed on the Suzuki TL 1000R. We had a leaking issue. When she's sitting on the side stand, you couldn't see the leak. Yeah, because the oil in the engine case is run over, so it doesn't leak when it's running. Sitting on the side stand, stand it upright, and she leaks. When you're riding it, it really leaks. And I do believe this is the original right here. Let's go ahead and set you up here so you can see what we're doing today. Got a little unboxing reveal to do. This is the original cover. O-ring set up. What was on it? We're not reusing it. That's trash. But she's got a little impact spot right there on it, and this had been cross-threaded in a couple times. It's easy to do. It looks like somebody put some RTB in there at one time to try to seal it. I don't know, but those threads are shot. And when this bolts on the bike, it basically over torqued or something, or the impact caused the damage. It's deflected, and it didn't mate properly on the engine casing. So we went and got a brand new one ordered. Put this away over here. Lovely mail delivery service. The box came damaged. I was worried this was damaged inside. Doesn't appear to be. Brand new Suzuki clutch cover, OEM, not aftermarket. Oh yeah, that's nice. Ooh, that's a nice finish too. That's gonna be way brighter than the rest of the engine, but it's brand new. Look good. It'll look good on the bike. Most of it's covered up with the bodywork on the bike, but we've got it stripped down to the naked point right now so that we can check for this oil leak issue. And oh yeah, we got the O-ring. Suzuki O-ring clutch cover outer, brand new O-ring. We'll leave it in the packaging for right now. So we got brand new O-ring. This O-ring, it's got the cutouts and fits perfectly in there. Yeah, it's just in this package, so it doesn't look round, but it goes on this, fits on there. seals that up nicely. So we're gonna do that. Get Dyna off the lift. I'll put this stuff back in. Let's get it put away for right now until we get it put back on. We don't want to mark up those pretty new finishes. Damage that. Get that put up here. Get that put with it. Get that in case there's a problem. And that's what we're doing today. We're going to get that all buttoned up and ready to go. So, yeah, you know, back to the Dyna project, you know, ongoing issue with this bike. I believe what might have happened was there was a nick or burr on here, possibly from these clamp-on. And, you know, I thought I had checked it. So maybe that's what it was. Maybe it was just a failure, you know, on the part. No biggie, you know, whatever. Pull it down, make it right, do it together, you know. Got brand new bushings in it. The old bushings, I found one of them was damaged. I'll show you what I'm talking about. I replaced them, man. I put the standard 4 type E oil in it this time. Make sure it was done right. All brand new parts, and even got a backup set of seals in case I had another damage issue, you know. But if this one doesn't hold the seals and stuff on it this time, it means that the front end's damaged to the point where I can't install seals on it without having them leak. So you know, it's a 1996. It's got some part issues. The chrome finish is a little marred where you install those seals. So yeah, let's get you set up so you can see the tabletop. That's the top bushing, that's the bottom bushing. And this is the seal to one of them. Let's see, that one was right. I guess it doesn't matter because these are trash parts. And it's just training aids right now. Definitely really, I don't know if you can see inside there, but there's pretty heavy scratches on the finish. Inside there's like a coating on these, and see that one? Big chunks of it are gone. So that wasn't like that when I installed it. I couldn't find anything inside that had caused it. So I don't know, maybe it's just a failure of the part, and this one's got some wear on it. And these were them brand new seals, and all I can think is possibly some of that trash or debris, or there was something that failed, or possibly this tiny little nick or burr that was on the fork tube might have damaged it. Yeah, it's got a nick. Oh, that was some debris. But see, this is your wiper seal. It goes on the. Yeah, that's what wipes off the oil as it slides up and down. Goes on the front fork. You can't see any damage, but that doesn't mean it was leaking on the inner. Let's look on the outer. Could have been leaking on the outer surface. Was that a little bit of chrome embedded in that from the slider. Huh. Doesn't seem to have any damage on it, but it was definitely leaking. Wasn't holding at all. It was pouring oil out of it onto the shop floor. Yeah, if it's sitting there on the side stand on the left fork, it was puddling up. This whole recessed area on the top of the slider had a considerable amount of oil build up in it, and you know, it got all over the lift when I put it up on the lift, because when I put it on the lift I always compress the fork slightly to make sure that the bike is stable. And what I'm talking about is this little indention. Let's see if I can get you around. Right down in there, there's a recess, and this whole thing was just filling up with oil, and it was running down all over. You know, you get your brake right there. Oh man, bad situation. So we pulled it down, put new fork oil, new seals, new everything in it. But if this doesn't hold, then the slider inner diameter down in here, where the fork seal goes into, has a little bit of damage and some of the corrosion. Some of the chrome, you know, is a little damaged in it, and who knows if we're going to have to replace it. We're going to start shopping around for a Springer front end. Put a Springer on the old Dyna. Stay tuned.